Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of What I Got. And I haven't done these in quite a bit of time. Now, of course, I've seen my friends do VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray updates. And they do the exact same thing that I usually do. Show the fronts and the backs of every single release. And I actually show you what's inside every single release. Now, there are friends out there that show the spines as well. But the one thing that they have not done are Laserdisc updates. I'm about to change that because for the very first time, I bought a couple of Laserdisc releases. That is because I'm going to be getting a Laserdisc player in the near future. And I figured I'd start with these movies. And the movies are An American Tail. There's a huge reason why I got this. And I will be telling that in the upcoming videos. And of course, not only did I get this, I also got An American Tail 5 Goes West. Yeah, I actually got both of these off of eBay. This is the very first Laserdisc release of An American Tail. There's another one, which I will be getting pretty soon. And of course, this is the widescreen release. Let me rephrase that. This is the widescreen release of An American Tail 5 Goes West. Unfortunately, An American Tail did not have a widescreen release on Laserdisc, unfortunately. But of course, I got both of these off of eBay. Now, Laserdisc releases with the packaging, they look like a vinyl record. And of course, quite a bit of them actually have gatefolds. And these two releases are gatefolds. And usually what I like to do when it comes to DVD and Blu-ray releases, I'm doing the same with Laserdisc. I'm going to show the fronts and the backs and show you what's inside. Alright, so now we will move 5 Goes West out of the way. Let's show you An American Tail, the very first Laserdisc release. There is a re-release, which I will be getting. This, of course, is the front. And this is the back. Now, this release has two Laserdiscs inside. And that is because this, of course, is a standard play release, if you can read that. It's right over there. And standard play releases are the ones that have CAV discs inside. CAV stands for constant angular velocity. I hope I'm saying that right. And there are benefits with CAV discs, but they are much shorter and they take up a half an hour aside. There's also ones that are CLV, and the CLV ones are the extended play ones, and the CLV stands for constant linear velocity. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I'm not so certain. But they take up an hour aside. So they hold much more material. Now, of course, this is a gatefold. And look how nice that gatefold is. Look at that. Yeah, I like this. And there's quite a bit. It talks about the film, which is pretty cool. something that the original VHS release did not have. It has a pretty nice gatefold, more pictures than the VHS release had, and it talks about the film, and that is pretty cool. And there is one thing about this that is awesome that's not on the VHS release from 1987. This was originally released in 1987. This has a special presentation behind the scenes of An American Tail, and it also has the theatrical trailer, which is pretty cool. So now I'm going to show you the discs. Nothing really special. They are huge, and that's the label. That's side 1. There's side 1. There's side 2. And I, of course, could take this out if I wanted to. I might as well. I'll show you what the discs look like, just in case you've never seen one. Yeah, look at that. That's what a disc looks like. It is big. So there you go. And hopefully I can get this back in. I'm trying to protect the disc. Okay. That's side 2, by the way, just in case. Okay. Alright, and that's the first disc. Put that back. And this is the second disc. That's side 3. And there is nothing on side 4. And it will easily tell you program material has been recorded only on other side of disc. And some of these say either Laserdisc or video disc. This says video disc. Alright, so that's An American Tail. Let's put this back. Now, the only real problem with the one that I have is, of course, there's a seam split. So I'm going to be getting another one in the near future. Well, right now, and I'm looking at this, I'm pretty happy with it, to be quite honest. I'm glad that I have it in my collection. So now let's get to Five Goes West. And of course, this is the widescreen release. And of course, you can also get the widescreen release on Blu-ray, surprisingly enough. This is the very first widescreen release ever of Five Goes West. And this was released in 2 versions. I, of course, got the widescreen version. There's also a 4x3 version as well. And of course, this is the back. And of course, it says Laserdisc on the bottom left side. And this, of course, is in letterbox. And this is also a gatefold with some pretty nice pictures. Now, unfortunately for this one, it does not have a behind-the-scenes featurette or anything like that. It just has the theatrical trailer as a bonus feature, unfortunately. And of course, and I'll take the disc out. This one's going to be a little harder because the thing about it is, I'm trying to say they're going to be hard to get back in because these are a little more plastic and they're not like the other release that I had, of course, of American Tail. This, of course, is side 1. Side 2. Side 3. And side 4 is nothing. It just says, and this one says Laserdisc on the thing. It says program material has been recorded only on other side of this Laserdisc. So, alright. So that is that. So those are what I got. I got American Tail, and I got American Tail Fiber Goes West. So there you go. And of course, I'm eventually going to get the other releases of these two movies. So that way I have at least more versions of this. And of course, I'm going to be doing a video on this pretty soon. And you'll find out why in the near future. Thank you all for watching this episode of What I Got. And I will catch you next time. Stay safe and stay awesome. And peace out, everybody.